And President William Ruto was last night and early part of today on a fight back following a backlash caused by his tirade targeting the judiciary. The president, using his X account, formerly Twitter, said his administration will go after corrupt judicial officers and that no single cent will be used to bribe any judicial officer. He spoke even as his remarks elicited mixed reactions from politicians, judicial officers and Kenyans. KTN's David Muthoka with that story that has stolen headlines in the last few days.
For the third consecutive day, President William Ruto sustained his criticism of the judiciary, accusing some judiciary officials of pocketing bribes from his rivals to sabotage government programs. Using the X platform to respond to an earlier tweet by lawyer Ahmed Nasir Abdullahi on corruption in the judiciary, the president tweeted, and I quote, "Ahmed Nasir SC, you warned me of sabotage by corrupt judicial officials. I told you that there are many good officers in the judiciary and that we will weed out the corrupt ones. We shall." End of quote. Responding to another senior counsel, Paul Moite, who had asked the president not to defy the courts, saying that two wrongs do not make a right, the president answered, and I quote, "Muite SC, the impunity of bribing judges to derail, delay or sabotage Kenya's imminent transformation will never happen under my watch. Not a single cent will be used to bribe nobody. Mambo ya wafisadi wote ni yale nilisema." End of quote. The president was referring to his famous mambo ni matatu phrase directed at corrupt individuals to either leave the country, go to jail or go to heaven. Soon after, lawyer Ahmed Nasir Abdullahi congratulated the president for giving his word in the fight against corruption in the corridors of justice, adding that the country needs a national consensus like the IEBC consensus spearheaded by the president and opposition leader Raila Odinga to reform the judiciary right from the Supreme Court down to the magistrate courts. It is likely that the consensus, if it is endorsed, could lead to the formation of a tribunal to probe the judiciary, as suggested by Nandi Senator Samson Cherargei.
Nimesema kwamba lazima tuangalie nani who will watch the watcher, nani anamwangalia, kwa sababu judiciary inafanya maneno, nani ana oversight judiciary. So tutaangalia sheria zikule bungeni, tuangalie vile tutafanya, kwa sababu lazima we have a discussion. Na sisi, mimi mwenyewe mwaka hii mwezi wa pili tukirudi bunge la Senate nitaleta motion ya kuchunguza zile pesa zinaenda kwa judiciary zinafanya kazi gani.
Several opposition MPs have, however, faulted the president's onslaught on the judiciary, terming it an attempt to interfere with the independence of the judiciary.
Tumetawala katika mfumo wa vyama vingi tangu 92. Tumepata ukatuzi 2012. Alafu juzi Ruto anasema ati koti ipende isipende atatawala vile anataka. Si Kenya. Sasa sisi wananchi wa chini, wakati serikali inakufinya tutaenda wapi? Tulikuwa tunaenda kotini. Lakini sasa Mheshimiwa Rais, kwa heshima na taadhima zote, Mheshimiwa, kiburi imeingia kidogo.
In a statement last night, Wiper leader Kalonzo Musyoka condemned the attack on judiciary by the executive, saying it was now evident that those who pretend to uphold the rule of law are exposing their true colors. The Wiper leader urged the judiciary not to be intimidated by anyone, including the executive. LSK boss Eric Theuri also sustained his criticism of the president's remarks.
The state has been unhappy with some of the decisions that the courts have given, and their only response to that decision is to label the judiciary as corrupt.
The Law Society of Kenya has since called for a nationwide peaceful protest throughout the coming week in support of the rule of law and in solidarity with the judiciary. David Muthoka, KTN News, Nairobi.
So, what is President Ruto's beef with the judiciary? His attacks